What happened to the most attractive person in your high school/college? In high school, there was a girl who stood out not just for her looks, which had already landed her modeling gigs, but also for her intelligence and modesty. Despite her being untouchable, she was genuinely kind. In her senior year, she became addicted to prescription drugs and ended up in a relationship with an older physician in his early 40s, who supplied her with the drugs in exchange for booty calls. She was 18 at the time. Everyone expected their relationship to end disastrously. However, 10 years later, she had managed to get clean, earned an MFA degree, and they had built a beautiful family together. He had become a successful surgeon, and she was a stay-at-home mom who also pursued fashion design part-time. They traveled frequently to attend fashion shows featuring her work, and appeared, from the outside, to be happily married and enjoying a content life. Tragically, he died in his mid-60s in a car accident, leaving her with everything. Last heard, she was still involved in high fashion design part-time and focused on raising their children. 2. She tragically passed away from an overdose. She was a wonderful girl, a cheerleader, and even the prom queen. Extremely popular across all groups, she was genuinely a good person. I still wonder what made her so sad. 3. I had a massive crush on the most attractive guy in our school, and he was always really friendly with me. However, whenever we were talking and his best friend and teammate showed up, the friend would start mocking or insulting me. It was so blatant that my sister suggested the friend might secretly like me, since why else would he be so obsessed with teasing me? It turned out it wasn't me he had a crush on. Apparently, my crush and his best friend are now in a relationship. I'm not sure if it started back in high school or later. 4. The most attractive guy from my school turned into a pretty successful dealer in college, selling hard drugs. He even supplied his own sister since their parents weren't around. When we asked him why, he explained, "I've paid for a rehab 3 times, but it never works. If I don't give her the drugs, she'll end up doing anything to get them. This way, I can at least control what she's taking until I can help her quit." 5. The guy and girl voted best looking in high school ended up with tough lives. The guy is in jail for gang-related murder, and the girl got pregnant by prom, had another child with a different guy within 3 years, and struggled with drug addiction. She's recovered now and looks better, though she appears older than her years. 6. We had a guy in high school who looked like a real Greek god, a star athlete with the whole package. He was like a modern Adonis. After high school, he bulked up even more, joined the police force, and eventually became a member of the SWAT team. Though he lost his impressive hair and is now completely bald, the look still suits his physique perfectly. 7. I ended up with one of the popular, attractive guys from high school, not the most popular, but still a good catch. We had a child together, but he turned out to be the biggest loser. He was abusive, so I left when our child was 2. Now, he's the town drunk, constantly in and out of jail, and has been on the front page for stealing a car and other misdeeds. He also abused his next 3 girlfriends. My son and I still see his immediate family, but he doesn't. Our son is now an adult and hasn't seen his father in decades, which is for the best. My son is very successful now. My ex was once the epitome of a hometown hero, but drinking all day every day has drastically changed his appearance. He's now gaunt, pale, and frail, with rotting teeth. He doesn't even look like the person I knew in high school.